Welcome to another installment of the Soul Table. I'm Evan, aka RBD, your regular black dude.
What up, y'all? It's Ashley.
I don't even know what hand she used with the gang sign.
Oh my God, we're gonna get it together one day. We're gonna get it together one day.
Pieces up, and we are also with, as usual, our favorite uncle in the world, Uncle Mike. What's up?
What's up, nieces and nephews?
Snooping it as usual, always snooping. Like, I don't know how cool he is with this, but I like it. And of course,
I just dropped the chair like a hydraulic. I felt like
that's crazy. And she needs absolutely no introduction. She's the face of us. Anaya Angaro. She out here cozy. You know what I mean? She got the sweater on with the Ugg boots, loose jeans, and the I love it. I love it.
You talk about that. Let's get into a fit check.
Ooh.
Quick little fit check. Fit check.
Okay. You want me to go first, or you?
You go ahead. I'm good. I'm
light today. I got on my bread 11s, my Mike 11s. I think I only wore these like twice.
Excuse us.
Some Apothecary socks. Shout out to them. They up the street somewhere. My Nike swishies. I don't know if these is camo or leaf or.
I don't think they would camouflage.
They are. It's like three different.
Like if you were to lay down, I could pinpoint where you was.
Pause on that lay down. I could know where you was. I ain't laying down for you.
Right.
Get your shit together. Sorry. Get it together.
Right.
Also got my mention on that Chicago Bulls 97 shooting shirt. Is it 97? I gotta make sure.
That is 90.
Yeah, I think it's 98. No, this ain't 98. 98 was what you call it.
I think it's 96 actually.
96, maybe 90.
I love my
Bulls shooting
with
shirt.
The fact check.
And my Chicago Blackhawks hat that I got from, what's that, John? This is the website you put me on.
Was that 47?
No. I think it was Hat Cap.
Hat Club?
Hat Club.
There you go.
From Hat Club. Got my Tom Ford shades. I mean, eyes.
Mm.
Boom.
Wow, look at this daddy.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing it.
It's always the hair for
I'm
me.
giving. It's because of Nia over there. That's what it is. If she wasn't there, I would be. Hey, girl.
Yo, he's sick. But I got on a little True Religion top. Shout out to the True Religion family.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
That's a fact. That's
fair.
Pants are, I think these are actually like camo leaf from Plains. Shout out to the Plains family. I got Stan socks on always. Nigel Sylvester. And yeah.
RM4 is on.
Something cute.
I feel like Mike.
Hold on.
You ain't say nothing about her camo. You ain't say nothing about her camo.
But these are camo leaf. I said that.
Say what you said to me. Say it to her.
She would be able to hide if she was like in like Alaska or something like that. She'd be able to hide. There's not a rainforest.
Like dirty snow. That's what you're telling me?
There is not a rainforest, a forest, a pile of leaves that you'd be able to hide in.
I don't like you. That's fair to say.
I just had to look.
That's fair to say. I like how we look today. And Mike, he got on his
good feet.
His J tips.
Good
I like it. Like a nice sweats too. Let's get into it. Kanye. You got to keep up with Kanye. It's kind of hard not to.
Do you have to?
You don't. You kind of have to, because like at this point, like it's my entertainment. Either that or if like the Cam and Jim Jones beef like still going. I kind of like.
Okay, nobody's. Please.
That's my shit.
Let's.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to.
Stick to this. I hand.
Yeah, better me.
Thank you.
So Kanye has released a new shoe on his own, on his own label, on his own brand, which to me, I'm not going. I'll get into that in a second. To me, it's one of those things where it's him. It's a him thing to do. So Kanye, he's like, since he's been around. He's been like a trailblazer. He's been somebody like on the forefront of stuff. He's been like in the sneaker industry, creating, innovative designs. What did he do? By like 2021, he had, started his own brand, and fell into like some crazy success. Obviously, he's a billionaire and whatnot. So, and still is like, it's one of those things that everybody thought, when he left Adidas, they took a lot of that money back, but they did not. So it is what it is. And he did a lot of stuff with Gap. He did, I just said Adidas, and right now he's sitting at his what's his evaluation, Mike? What was it?
Right now it's a what,
2.77 billion.
Yeah.
So 2.77 billion. that gives you a lot of leeway to do a lot of stuff. So for him to be able to, for him to do this was to create a shoe that cost $20. What and what he made like $2 million in like a day or something like that, which was something like unheard of at that point. It was, I think that's dope. I think that's a dope thing to do. I think for if anybody could do that, something like that, it would be him. Like how did you feel about the shoe? Because the first one was the little sock joint again, right? Yeah. And then he had the BBLs.
I can't take him seriously with the stuff that he's been releasing. I can't. Like at this point, I think for me, it's part of it is the antics for sure. But I feel like what we knew of Kanye in terms of like the fashion aspect and things, I feel like that ship has long set sail. And it's like, you see even now, like people are, especially men, they're still going after like his 2013, 2015 style now. So I feel like what we're seeing now to me is just like, it's a shit show in my opinion. But what I will say, like you said, the whole aspect of like, he's the only one that could do something like that, right? Because of course he still has a very loyal fan base in that sense of it.
But are you that loyal to still buy that, like clearly buy that design?
How many monies he's worth? Clearly, how many monies he's worth?
No, but just all right. So that leads to like a real question. Like, are you after the design or after a part of the person?
I think they're literally just after a part of the person at this point. Because what are the designs?
Like I ain't gonna hold you. The shoe looked like a soft cast, like a walking cast.
Yeah, it does. You know what I'm talking? It looks
that's
like
what I'm like. I can't take it seriously at this point.
But that's the thing. Designs. He did it in a basic design, and y'all know how I feel about this. I don't like all black, like just black, white, gray. Like I don't like that, like at all. That's not my thing. But I'll still buy it, but I don't really gravitate towards that. But if he did that same shoe in a different colorway, like maybe.
But do we see that happening in a different colorway?
It better.
Because if you look at a lot of the stuff that he has released, what the little black sock shoe was, it came in only black, right?
Yeah, maybe it might look better than tan.
But I feel like at this point, if we haven't gotten tan, I don't think he's going to do it. I feel like he's been sticking to like that black, maybe navy, and maybe like one other color if I'm not mistaken.
I think he had a gray.
So I feel like that's his big three in
like
colors
battleship
right
gray.
now. That's literally what he's doing.
I get it.
That's what he's doing. And at the price point, it's like, yeah. People are going to eat that up because it's him.
So all right. Well, yeah, I agree with that. But in my thought process, can he change like the landscape, not just with the designs, but just the price point in itself? Like people starting to make cheaper sneakers because like you got like athletes that did that. You had Shaq, you had Stephon Marbury. He went over to Japan, came back over, and people was playing basketball in the shoe. Not like regular athletes, but like people like you and me. Like we just getting them because like we just want to play in them. So. Can he do something like that? Is that possible?
I don't see it happening. I think literally for Kanye that works. I just don't see that happening with everybody else.
Okay, so is indicative to the person, not the actual ideology behind.
Yeah, because like I said, you said it, but me agreeing or piggybacking off it is like he's the only one that can do that because he literally still has that core loyal fan base. I feel like they're still hanging on to like the 23rd, the old Kanye stuff. So it's like if he's the only one that can do that, I don't see it making such a wave or such a change where it would affect everybody else that they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this too. I don't see that.
But I also think people tend to, hold on to Kanye, especially in the design aspect of it, because they want to be ahead of the trend. Because that's how he is. He's always ahead
for sure.
Ahead of the curve. So if I'm already wearing these soft cash shoes, I'm ahead of the curve. I got them for $20. Now I'm going to wait 10 months for these things to come. And I'm going to be ahead of the curve at this point. Because at that point, somebody else might try to come out with something like that. Adidas might do something like that. I don't.
But do we see Adidas doing it at the same price point? No.
No. Why would you? Because they already had their own price point and they got a price floor and they're not going below that. So that would be dumb. That'd be counterproductive for them.
It's just Kanye.
All right. Okay. So do you see this as a rebound for him? Because I do. I genuinely do. At least getting his feet wet with his own brand. Like before, it was just the socks. I don't see too many people wearing the footy socks outside Joe Budden on his show. I don't. I got a pair. I ain't never put them things on. Them things been sitting.
Okay, but why do you have them?
I don't know.
Because Kanye. I feel like your only connection to them is literally because it's a Kanye thing.
Yeah, I didn't buy them. I don't think I bought them.
Oh, they were gifted. Excuse us.
Yeah, they was gifted. I know, queen of the gifts. Yeah, they just showed up at my door.
All right, relax. Not too much. Not too much. But yeah, it's like I feel like he's the only one that can still pull that.
So can this?
Oh, you said a rebound.
Yeah, can he rebound from that? Like, is this a full rebound? Better yet, I told you I considered it a rebound because he's back to producing clothes again and back to producing shoes. And along the lines on the way I'm doing this, he's been attacking a lot of other designers like Jerry Lorenzo. Yeah. I wasn't cool with that. Yeah. Like, let that man be. That's his business. Like, he worked for you. He moved on. That's it. Yeah. But like, can he reach that top summit again? Not just with the $20 price point. I'm just saying in general. Can he get back to like those brands? Like, because that was his ultimate goal, especially with that Sway rant.
I feel like it would have to be such a major overhaul from what we've been seeing, and I don't want to say like I don't think he has it in them because I never want to put that kind of doubt on somebody, especially like Kanye. But it's like from what we've been seeing, I don't know.
Right.
It's like, do I think we'll ever get back to like Nike Yeezy Kanye? No. So it's like I would love that, but it's like I don't see it happening. Like over the course of the last 5+ years of like what we've been seeing from him, his fashion now gives very like. It gives me post-apocalyptic.
I get that.
The holes and everything's oversized. Like I feel like it all has just
Book
one.
Of Eli collection.
Yeah, it just gives like one. Yeah, it gives just very much one look, one note, and I don't see like anything major. But it's like I said, I don't want to put like doubt and say that it can't be done. I just don't see it happening.
Okay, I can. Like I said, I can see him getting. I don't see him getting to like a Nike level or a New Balance or ASIC. I see him climbing up. I don't see him getting past. Like I don't see him getting past Saucony. Not even. No, but I do see him reaching a consistent level where it's like, Ye drop something, you going to gravitate towards.
Oh yeah, because of the consistent fan base. But clearly, it's working.
But only if.
How many monies?
Only if he speeds up the process of delivery on goods and like. He starts to branch out past that, like you said, that post-apocalyptic. If he's going to do something with it, stick with it and create more. Like, I get he's using his own money. I get that. I totally understand that. So you probably don't have the same resources as a Adidas or a Louis Vuitton or a Polo. I get that. But you gotta put it out. And if you're doing it in scarcity, then do it in scarcity. But don't sit up here and have us wait for so long.
Yeah, so I would rather you produce
we pay for, I'm sorry.
1,000 of something and we get it within a week versus 10,000 of something and having to wait X amount of months.
Personally, right. But personally, I think we're waiting because he has absolutely no staff. So I don't know if y'all
you think it's him bagging the stuff up in the back?
I think he in the joint up there in the basement. FedEx coming. He got to hurry up. He
got to push the little cart downstairs.
He got to hurry and push the joint downstairs and he packing it up.
Imagine.
I can see it happening. I can see it. But like Ye actually, I don't know if y'all saw, but he put on Instagram like he's hiring. He's hiring. I'll read it. Like it says Yeezy. He's hiring for the AI team, recruiting AI engineers, film editors, architects, designers, studio assistants. They're gonna be bagging too. Send a portfolio and a CV to the AI.team@Yeezy.com. I don't think I could work for Yeezy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't think so either.
Because the turnover is crazy. Like
you got new staff every project.
Everybody leaving, going to Crocs.
That's a fact. Whole team
with the Crocs. Crocs about to be lit. Like it's about to be crazy.
But no, I just think, like I said, off of what we've been seeing, like for me, it's the antics more than anything. So too many antics turn me off from a person completely.
All right. So does that turn you off from buying their stuff too?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
It's like too much of that. I could separate like my business, and if that's what you choose to do and that's how you live your life, that's perfect. It don't work for me though. And I'm gonna take my money elsewhere.
Okay.
Because like I said, what was the last episode? There's always another shoe coming. There's always another something. There's always another designer. There's always another somebody.
Right. But this year we can't let stuff go past because we're gonna be broke, all of us.
Who's we? I'm not speaking that over my life, baby. Abundance. Put the little glitter on me doing this, please. Abundance. That's the only thing I'm speaking for this year. Broke, we don't know her.
She sprinkled herself.
Never met her. We don't know her. No, sir.
I'm just saying, it was a lot going on. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
He said broke.
We gonna be.
I don't know her.
That hurt. You gonna be working for Kanye?
Who gonna be working for Kanye?
You.
Not a chance in hell.
I can see it.
You can see what?
Working for Kanye. No, so that's the question. Could you work for him?
Let me tell you something. Me and Kanye will be going head to head.
Okay.
That company is gonna be Ash Yeezy or something.
Ash Yeezy.
Because there's no way.
And that's the new contact in my phone for Ashley, just so you know.
He ain't gonna be stressing me out, putting me through the ringer.
So you couldn't work for him?
No. I don't think I could.
Could you work for him?
Not directly under, but under the umbrella, sure.
Like, what you mean? Like, you gonna be packaging stuff?
Nah, it's like it's gonna be Kanye, some super
underboss and
underboss. But even then, it's like I don't want the trickle down from that, because the first person gonna get upset. Kanye says something, then they passing the upset down. No, sir.
But he gave you a job.
He employed you.
The subliminal.
I'm here for it.
Y'all are sick. But could you work for Kanye? You asked, yo.
I'm here for it.
You asking us, could you work for Kanye? We just going.
I'm here for it. All right. Let's stop playing. Could I work for Ye? You know what? Yeah, only because crazy begets crazy.
Like y'all gonna say because your ass crazy.
We both the same person. Like I'm not a tyrant like that. Like maybe I could ascend to that level and learn to get to that. But nah, I think I could maybe with the design team, but to work with him, I probably would be able to work with him more so to learn from him. Not so much his antics. Just the process that it takes to run this.
He gonna have you in the backwoods of Montana, no phone, can't contact nobody for 6 months.
It seemed peaceful.
You can't contact nobody for 6 months?
I'm cool with that. Don't nobody need to know where I'm at. F them kids. I ain't got to worry about
if I had no kids, I'd probably do it.
I'm still doing. I got kids. I'll be back.
I don't have kids, and I still wouldn't.
You gotta leave them cats. You like, no, I can't leave my kitties.
Not my child.
Not my children's. Not my babies.
I have one.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Cat lady.
I don't care. That don't hurt my feelings at all.
But do you think, like, I forgot to ask you this, but do you think, this is a launch point for him, like getting back to the top, or you just think it's like a blip?
I think he's just going on the same trajectory that he was from the last drop. It's not really up or down. It's very linear.
I like that word. Moving on to the next topic. Legal things. There's a lot of things like a lot of people getting sued. Like Tiger got sued by Puma. That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
That is kind of funny.
Like that boneless tiger, that tiger on Ozempic, and you sued it. Like that's crazy. That's wild in itself, but nothing more wilder than somebody's actually suing Nike. Yeah, like
Uno reverse.
Table turn. Hello.
100%. So Satisfy is suing Nike for the new running T-shirt that has the ventilation, and it looks like
the Moth.
The ventilation was like the Moth bit. Yeah. So Satisfy started the Moth tech, and now they're suing Nike. So according to their LinkedIn, is directly from their LinkedIn, Satisfy wrote, "We would like to address recent inquiries regarding products that appear to imitate our signature Moth Tech shirts, leading to misinformed comments about product collaborations with Nike. We're surprised to see a product from Nike to surface closely mirrors our distinctive design. To clarify, Satisfy has no involvement in this major project." So, how does that work? Like, how do you get the nerve? I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm not saying that at all. But how do you say, yo, we suing Nike? And everybody like, yeah, let's do it. Like,
I think it's a mix of things, right? So one, of course, if they're responsible for this technology first, boom, that's the first point of it.
Right.
But I think it's also one of those things where like Nike has been going after everybody, and now this is somebody's chance to be like
mouse chasing the cat.
Yep.
I don't want to say the rabbit's got the gun, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
I
like it. I love that.
I love that.
I like it.
No fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yep.
I love that saying. It's my favorite saying.
It's a fact, though.
I like that. You know what?
It's a
Let's
fact.
say it that way. Yeah, it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. But can they win? Do they really have a case?
I feel like they do, because how long have they been doing the Moth tech? It's been a while.
Yeah, that's
so
their initial
I feel like
thing. That's their thing.
Yeah, so if that's been their thing and that's been a signature thing of theirs for however long, I think they do have a case. For me, if it was me, I would have preferred for Nike to just do a collab with them.
Right.
That saves face. Everyone gets paid. The visibility, all of that kind of stuff is great. We could avoid this legal part of it.
Right.
But I definitely do think if it's one of those things, like they've been doing this for so long and that's their bread and butter, like that's what they're known for. Yeah.
Okay.
It's time.
So while I do think they have a case, I don't think they were capable of winning it. In the aspects
Nike
of
gonna hit them over the head with them court fees that come to get the money.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
That's going to be the hard part.
They're going to stretch it out.
And two, like there was I think a Jamaican runner or a British runner. I can't really remember, but it was a runner, and he would poke holes in.
Sorry. My intrusive thoughts on. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
The ADHD
it's
on
cool.
this pod.
I took my 5 A's this morning. I'm cool. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I'm drinking coffee. I'm focused. Like, come out here. Y'all tripping today. That's cool. So there was a track star. He would poke holes in his shirts before races to aid in the ventilation. Now, that ain't help him win, but he probably felt 10 degrees cooler.
Okay.
But I think that they really wouldn't really hold much weight, because you could do that yourself. It could be like, we just poked holes in it. We just made it a different pattern. Now, if they doing it all over the shirt, yeah, then that's your design. But if you're doing it in like one section,
okay,
I can't see you, really, getting a W and saying that's your distinctive design, when I'm like, no, I just put holes over here. Like, it's a design. It's just a shirt design. Like, I can rip jeans. I can distress a shirt. I can do whatever. And no one's walking down the street saying, oh, man, you took
that's
that from. That's
state
state property design. Like, you wear state property. Yeah. Like, I don't see nobody doing that. So I don't think that they have a case. I think that one or two things is either going to be the money that they get hit with from Nike, or they just gonna be like, no, you can't even do that. Do you think like this is? All right? So this is a real question. Do you think this is like an example of design bullying? Because Nike, they gonna clap back and they gonna come right back at you. Like, do you think like
design bullying?
So to clarify, I look at it like design bullying is when
I don't need a clarification. I know what you mean, because I feel like we see it all the time where like bigger corporations bully or like take designs from like smaller independent brands. Like, we see it all the time.
Yeah. So
do I think this is one of those cases? I mean, I could see how somebody would classify it as that for sure. I could 100% see that. But after the point that you made, like anybody could just sit somewhere and
poke holes and distress it.
Shirt, it's like,
you know how many grandmothers have coats and shirts and stuff in their closet without mothballs that look like this exact shirt? Like, it's just I just don't see how this is a technology. Like, I mean, great if you patent it, great, good for you.
If you did,
right?
But how is this a technology? I don't get it.
You don't never feel like a little
ventilation.
Cooler. Nipples be feeling good. I said what I said. I'm good for one a show.
Oh my God.
All right. So another question for me, just think about it. Would you buy a product from somebody stole a design from someplace, so they executed design bullying? Would you still buy their stuff? So if Nike,
I knew about it,
if you knew Nike, the Air Force One, that original design didn't come from Nike, but they've been using it, would you still buy that Nike? You found out, this Air Force One was made by Sony. Like, would you still cop up?
Have I already been buying the Air Force One?
Have you? Yeah, actually, yes, you have.
So yeah, that's because that's what I know.
Okay.
That's what I know.
Mike, where you at? Because I knew you feel away.
No, I wouldn't. But I think the majority of people would. We've already seen it with the Cool Kai situation and the Omi situation.
Oh my Jesus, yes.
That was it.
We've already seen it, so I think a lot of people would. I could say no, but
yeah, but like that was my thing. So when Bape was trying to make, they was making the Bapesters. Like while I love them, I never bought a pair because I was like, that's Nike shoe, so I wouldn't buy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't sit with it. So it was like I
love Bape clothing. I was the same. I really couldn't get into the shoes too much.
Yeah, that's right. And plus I thought at one point, this is going to sound really messed up, I didn't think like Bape was like a brand. Like I didn't think much of it. Like I just would see it in the store and be like, oh, that's a dope. Like
even how
I'm saying when I was younger. I'm not saying now. Like as I got older.
How this topic kind of bleeds into.
She just judged me.
OG, clutch my pearls.
Even this topic, how it kind of bleeds into the previous topic, is because like the Kanye, the Yeezy slides, the Yeezy, the official Yeezy slides that are out now, they look like the Jerry Lorenzo slides. Yeah, they look exactly like the Farragut slides. The sneaker looks like a caricature of an Yeezy Spirit.
Right.
I'm just tired of sneaker caricatures.
Cool out. Cool out, yo. Get it together. Yo. Talk about something that's an Easy Spirit.
It looks like an Easy Spirit.
Okay, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. Like I can't rock with it. It's just something I'm not prepared to do. Like even though, like I said, I'll still buy stuff from your brand, from your company. I just ain't getting that. Like it's like for me, like the Patty's pie. Remember Patty's sweet potato pie?
Yeah.
He was like when you've been like, I'm not buying it.
For me.
I'm not buying
why not?
No, because I go to ShopRite and I get the Mr. Brown's sweet potato pie, and that is better. That thing is like diabetes. Like that's diabetes. That's made with like slave tears. It's like struggle and strife in there. I messed up. Where I go?
Let's wrap it up.
That's too far.
All right, it's good knowing y'all.
Ain't nobody slaves out. Ain't no slaves, is it?
Please.
All right.
Please.
Well, you taste it. It's oppressed pie. You walk into any shop, right? You be feeling oppressed like a mug.
I don't want no oppressed pie.
You don't, but that you go and eat it. That Popeyes is oppressed. Like, come on now, come on with me. I ain't going by myself.
Now he said I need a +1.
No, you coming with me. No. She was with me. You go to Popeyes, get that lemonade or that iced tea, bruh. It's a different. I'm sorry.
Yo, please move this up.
So, Ash, this is all you. It's all you.
All right, so we were supposed to do this a while back, but things happen. So we're gonna be doing like a little bit of a sneaker police segment. So no, you gotta put the Bobby Valentino. They really had that man doing that in the studio. But anyway, so we're going to be doing this segment. So we're going to take a look at influencers, celebrities, all that kind of thing, and just to see who's wearing what. So first up, we have the Clips and Pharrell in Paris. We're calling it niggas in Paris because that's literally what it is.
It is niggas in Paris.
Okay. Yes. So
and Nigo in Paris.
And Nigo. Okay, we're here. We're good.
Everybody out.
I told y'all coming with me. Let's go. Out. Yo. Get your box fans.
But nah, when it comes to first of all, the Clips, I have no notes. The jackets alone.
That varsity Malice got on is...
The varsity jacket with the wide leg pants. Crazy. Stupid.
I was there for it. I was there for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%.
I love the very simple white tees underneath. What is it? That's one big chain piece. Perfect. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, perfect. And I feel like the way that they both styled it is just like respective to their individual styles alone.
Yeah, because definitely Malice is always in.
What's crazy over here? That be after everybody with the battles.
Talking about Push?
Yes, Pusha T. The little hat piece with the braids out the back.
Mm-hmm. That's him.
Very well done.
I like you said, Malice. He always got a Letterman jacket on. Mm-hmm. Especially like I take that back to like the Clips video. I think they were like Push had a white tee on and Malice had a varsity jacket on. And that's his style. Like I love it. So
it's both very respective to how they normally dress.
But for me, it was Pharrell. And the reason why it was Pharrell for me was because you leveled up a denim jacket. Like I'm not saying you can't, but with the leather pants, with the denim jacket, with the baseball cap, with the dad cap, with the circle glasses, what he did for me was he took it and leveled up dad mode. Like I'm not saying I want leather pants.
Even how you styled the denim jacket, it's styled like a dress shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Button all the way up. Yeah. So I feel like now that you've said that and then looking at it but also thinking about it, I feel like Pharrell's styling of his outfit gives very much anyone can do it.
Yeah. And
anyone can do it.
You can do it with anything.
I think that,
And that's probably why I appeal to it.
You can take any denim jacket. It doesn't necessarily have to be like leather pants, but you could find a good wide leg pleated kind of pant. I feel like everyone almost has like a dad cap in their closet and some sunglasses and go about your business.
Yeah, I had a lot of hats.
Shout out to the boxing boot that Pusha got on. I was talking about this with my
what?
homie, the boxing boot.
I can see.
That it looks like a boxing boot. Yeah. Me and my homie should tell you.
Oh, no. You saw my push? Those are soccer shoes.
Oh, they're soccer shoes.
Oh, with the little fold down
piece. They
piece.
look high, so it looks like a boxing.
Yeah, no. It's the socks.
Yeah.
It's the socks. Those are soccer shoes.
Well, the tongue looks like it's folded down.
Yeah,
soccer shoes.
Okay.
Yeah,
those soccer shoes. And Nigo put on the butter softs.
The Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, the Louis Vuitton butter softs.
Mashup.
The white Jones. The marshmallows.
The Cortez mashup.
Not a fan.
We will attack that at some point.
I think what's tripping me out is because it's all white. I think that's what's getting me. To me, I can't think of what other shoe it reminds me of right now.
Outside the Cortez?
No, it's some. I don't want to say like it's giving fila because it's just giving big and chunky.
It just looked like his foot's in a cast.
But you see what I mean, right?
Yeah, I got what
it's
you mean.
big and chunky in that sense of it, but it's giving the Louis Vuitton Cortez ice cream mashup.
They remind me of my man T. T used to always wear white socks and flip-flops, and his foot looked like a loaf of potato bread. That's what that looked like to me.
Oh my God. Y'all still friends?
Yeah. We still gonna be friends after this. he don't really watch the show. He probably
It's the one episode he gonna
That's the one he gonna see.
That's the one.
Cause I know somebody gonna tell him, and I love you.
See, Evan was talking shit.
He said your foot look like a cat. I say that to him every day, so it's cool. He was a tow truck driver too, and he would show up with the everybody know who he is.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Even back to Pharrell's fit with this wide.
See what I'm saying?
Pant. But even like the shoes is given very. You could wear a dash shoe. You could wear a good New Balance.
And he made it so he took, in my opinion,
it's very cool.
Because you know it's all Louis Vuitton. He took that Louis Vuitton and made it accessible to everybody.
Yeah, so anyone could wear this.
So
you can put this together at home easy.
Yeah, you can do that. Like I'm not saying it don't have to be Louis Vuitton.
I can put this together right now.
I hate you.
I got a little wide leg, faux leather pants situation. Of course, I got a denim jacket.
I want some flare pants. I'm gonna get some. Just because you said it. I'm going to get some.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to get some. They're going to be black.
You want to be like me so bad.
I do. I want short hair, light skin.
Oh, my God. Yo, get out.
Tired of being dark.
Get out.
I want to change. Can I re-up? When my license expires, I'm turning light skin.
Help
as soon as my license expires, I'm becoming light skin.
Jesus, help.
I'm going to re-up light skin. So I plan on doing.
Get out. Get out. But, everyone very well done, in my opinion.
Yeah, they did it. They
well
did
done.
that. They did that. Just because at first when we was looking at it, I was like, niggas in Paris. I like this. I was cool with this.
No, that's what it was given.
Really what it was. And Nigo. So New Balance.
They doing a big one over there.
They on a nice little trajectory.
They doing a big one.
So New Balances has been experiencing growth since 2020 of approximately like 20%. So like within that 20%, they've reached 7.8 billion. Now, this growth is obviously driven by like strategic management, is driven by selected distribution approaches, and like the way New Balance has positioned themselves like in certain sports now. Because before, New Balance wouldn't be like, you would like, they weren't really in basketball. Mm-hmm. They were like mainly track, but they weren't in football. They weren't in baseball. They started expanding like aggressively, and that kind of drives their numbers. So that leads to my like real pace. Not my real pace. My real question is, can they keep up this pace? Because in 15 years, if you looked at their numbers, which is, I think it was like I said, it was 20% growth. So if you're doing 20%, they're doing like 2 billion, 3 billion, like every They going aggressively. They could pass Nike.
Yeah,
theoretically in like 15 years.
I see it happening. If they were to stick to this same plan that they're on, I can definitely see it happening for sure. Like if you look at, also I feel like quarter breakdown kind of plays a big part into it. So it's like I feel like Joe Freshgoods especially plays a big part in what their quarter one does.
Right.
Because what is it? Since 2020, between Fashion Week and All Star, that's you getting the ball rolling at the top of the year.
Right.
When you think about it.
Right. Yeah. Damn, when you think about that.
Yeah. Because since 2020.
So I'm glad you said that. So just to not to tail off the question, but to say, so what that does is you're saying in the first quarter they send out the big dogs to set the pace.
I feel like yeah, that's them getting the ball rolling for the year, because I feel like even like I said, quarter one is how they getting things started. But if you look at their releases throughout the year, it's always steady. The collaborations are good. The storytelling is really good, especially with depending on who the collaborator is. So like they have Amine, Joe Freshgoods. Who else?
Aim Leon Dior.
Yeah, so it's like their years are pretty good. Like but I feel like that first quarter is what just sets the pace for the tone for the rest of the year with them.
Right.
Because they usually have a strong start and a very strong finish. Because
their roster, like the way they pump it out, like we seen not too long ago how in one day you see, Action Bronson, he got his shoe coming out, to which Mike hates the shoe but loves the design.
But it's
love the colorway.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't like V6s. I'm just not a V6 fan.
I don't know nothing about the numbers. He said it, and I thought he was talking.
Wait,
about
it's a 990, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
I like them.
I'm not a.
I like them.
I like all great V6s, but he knows it because Action Bronson just.
That's crazy because I'll buy the shoe. I'll buy New Balances. I'll go out and buy them.
You just don't know.
I just don't know. I just be like, let me get them.
Yeah, we get a chart.
Or he'll send me a text. Yo, get these. All right, boy. Like I don't think past that. Like, am I lying?
Yeah.
Wait, you said yeah, I'm lying. Like I'm not lying.
No, I was agreeing with you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because wait, am I lying? Yeah. But like. So, like I said, when they like you said, they send out the big dogs and they go, we got Action, we got Joe, we got Aim. We gonna send them out first, and then it's not even putting out feelers.
I feel like Ame usually comes in the middle of the year. I feel like, but Joe Freshgoods, I feel like especially is the one that gets the ball rolling at the top of the year, because you have Paris Fashion Week and you have All Star. So this is still January, February-ish, the top of the year. So it's like that's two back to back that I feel like teeter-totters between. Is he doing Fashion Week? Is he doing All Star?
All right.
That's the top of the year, and that's how they're getting started.
I think if they, like you said, when they keep up this, and they'll go like in 15 years they can possibly pass Nike. Not saying that Nike gonna stop where they at and they trying to catch up. Is the market share and the market growth of what's going on, because Nike's losing money all, like they lost what, 30 billion last year or some shit like that. Sorry for cussing. And for them, it didn't hurt them, but it just was like we're at a loss, and they still fall. So right now, New Balance is like 5 on the PFF scale of
the list. Yeah.
So it's like,
I think that they can definitely place top 3 for sure. Because you also have to think about, a lot of people are also navigating away from what's like super fly, and they're going for, can I be fly and comfortable?
Right.
And I feel like New Balance definitely comes in and they own comfortability.
Yeah.
Own it.
But I also think, they definitely own comfortability. But I definitely say this: it's the people, the stars they have pushing.
Yeah, for sure.
So you got what's her name? Coco Gauff. You got Shohei Ohtani. You got, I want to say Kawhi, but we'll never see Bull. Like
they also is Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
He's one. Then you go over to football. You got Marvin Harrison Jr.
Hold on, I knew that though.
Look at you. She knows sports. But you got Marvin Harrison Jr., Chase Young. You got those players and new players coming out, of college now, and they're going to pick up that New Balance manual. And the way they're carrying it now, like I said, because they weren't in basketball. They were initially, and then they just stopped. And they were never in baseball. I mean, well, were they? Yeah, no. They weren't in baseball. They definitely wasn't in football. So now, like, I can tell you right now, like, my son goes, I want New Balances. I want the New Balance gloves. I want the New Balance cleats. Yeah. And I'm up there like, when did they make this?
Yeah.
And the fact that they expanded like that only puts them in a better situation because of the comfort and the durability of their shoes. So, yeah, I think they could definitely catch up to like 3. I give it 3.
Yeah, top 3. I feel like it. Yeah.
I definitely give it 3. Well, they're really 4 right now because Asics is behind them. So, I think they can get up to 3. 2, I honestly, because it's Nike, Adidas, then it's New Balance in that type of order. Give it some time. They might.
Knock
That's Adidas. Because like you got to think, like, I'm not saying nobody wears Adidas. Ye was heavy for Adidas. Like,
I feel like that's what was also keeping them for so long, afloat for so long.
Yep, because you would go buy and you would go look for a Yeezy, couldn't get it, or you gonna get this Boost anyway because it's right there. Why you ain't get the Ye? You gonna get something Adidas. I think that, that like both hands watch the other on that one. But I feel like this is probably moving in a different question, so I'm gonna do it. I feel like there's some dark horses out there. That's funnier than what it sounds like. I feel like
I'm
there's
ASMR, y'all.
I feel like there's a dark horse. I feel like not that this is going to reach the number 1 plateau. I feel like what they're doing now is setting the trail or laying out the blueprint so they can get into this top 5. I think Saucony could do it, and it's not just because of J Tips. I think he's drawing right now. Sir, Jay, I love you.
But I'm busy.
But you busy.
Crazy.
I need it's so crazy. Relatable. That's relatable.
That's wild.
That's relatable.
That's wild.
I love you, but I'm busy.
Sounds like my dating life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to take it a step further and be even worse.
Oh, God.
No? I should just stop?
No, yes. Please.
Forget it. I'm here now. That sounds like me and my kids. I love y'all.
Get out.
But I'm busy.
Not the kids.
F them kids. I'm kidding. But I think Saucony can do that. You think? No? Don't think so? Y'all don't think? Y'all don't got no dark horse?
I'm not going to say I don't think they can.
Or Reebok.
No. That one I'm going to leave where it's at.
I'm going to tell you why. I can tell you why. Because they already did it before. They were already in the top front. They had baseball, they had football, they had basketball, they had soccer. They were doing all this stuff before. It's just getting back to it.
But
nobody wears it.
I guess, like, how much work do you think is going to be necessary, or how much work is essentially going to be necessary for them to get back to that? Because we spoke about it, but I just feel like they're not heavily on my radar, like outside of, like we said, the AIs and stuff like that. So I don't know. It would have to be like really fun collaborations and stuff like that.
Right.
But who can they pull from? Yeah, who can they bring in to really make that shit shake, basically?
You want to get a megastar.
Because that's the thing. I feel like New Balance got everybody. New Balance is giving Avengers. I'm not going to hold you. They're giving Avengers. Because literally, they're giving Avengers.
They are. But
and it's like Salehi be teeter-tottering in and out.
I forgot about putting him in there.
Yeah, so they're giving Avengers. So it's like,
he just made a Puma, so
who can you
Mike
put
hate them
in Reebok to do it?
I mean, they giving it to women right now.
Yeah, but it's like...
Said what I said.
They're not women designers though. They're women face cards.
Yeah.
Like the WNBA face cards.
I get it. Like, I gave you an answer. I don't know what you want me to do at that point.
Then your demographic is like very limited because you have to be into women's basketball.
Sports, yeah.
I low key am starting to really get into it.
You said that. I'm proud of you.
But I'm just talking about from the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say that.
You're boxed in as far as your demographic. So
okay, so you're saying you're pigeonholed basically because of who you've already started marketing to.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll work.
So yeah, but New Balance is giving Avengers. They was like, yeah, we about to really do our big one. And they've been doing their big one.
Okay. since we're at that point where we're talking about the celebrity pushes and the rollouts, who do you think had a better rollout? Is it Nigel Sylvester with his brick by brick fours, or Air Jordan 1 Bands?
I really don't think it's a contest, honestly.
I'm not saying it is. I didn't ask you.
No, I'm saying as far as my winner.
Spicy.
Oh, okay.
My winner, I don't think there's a.
So who you got?
I think it's Nigel.
You think it's Nigel?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I guess personal preference. He got his ear to the street.
Right.
Feet on land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put the big brick rollout, in the middle of
in the city.
In the city, yeah.
It
was a piece of art for your piece of art. You know what I mean? Like, so, and then the banquet dinner with Loaded Lux and Murder Mook.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's culture.
That's culture.
We spoke about that also. It's like,
you did. No, you called it.
Those kinds of rollouts is what gets you back to community.
Yeah.
Everybody was outside. There was a phone in hand. Everybody's posting out on social. But don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying both. I'm also have to give credit to the band rollout as well. Mm-hmm. The banning of the Instagram account,
mm-hmm.
like, come on. That's marketing. That's how you do it.
So
that's how you do it. But with Nigel's things, like, yeah, that's culture. That's community.
I think Nike, because they're both, obviously it's both a Nike thing. Yeah. I think they like with the addition of Elliot, I think he understood. Obviously, he understands the assignment. Mm-hmm. So he brings in these storytellers, mm-hmm. and he brings in like their storytellers. They're all teams. They got teams, and so they know what what we've been saying, that it's not just the shoe. It's the story behind the shoe. It's the campaign rollout.
Yes, it's the community aspect of it. It's the culture part of it. Yeah.
For me, while I do love Jordan, and it's keeping it vague at that point, mm-hmm. I think both of them are just a phenomenal job. I think the band one gets it for me, not because of and I definitely appreciate what Nigel did, because I love it, and it's some of the dopest shit I've seen. Like you said, you got Loaded Lux, you got Murder Mook, you got the dinner banquet with the runway,
yeah.
And the shoe color, and like the definition of the shoe is like brick by brick. I love it. Like, I'm buying the shoe, but for me, it's the band based off of the scarcity. Like, this shoe is banned, we can't get it. So then they're so bad that they told us we can't use our Instagram no more. We can't do this. We can't do that. So it takes you back to that 85. It was like basically sitting in a time machine for me. Like, I don't know about you. I wasn't born in 85, but that's what it looks like.
Also, something you said, with the whole, I forgot, it was something that you said, but isn't it like, we're seeing numbers already? It's like 100,000 pairs or something, right?
Yep.
Very limited, yeah. 23, like, this
23
is the thing,
stores.
23 stores, like, very specific,
yeah.
yes.
10,000 pairs.
To 10?
10,000 pairs.
Well, we added
not
100,000.
10,000 pairs.
I'm sorry, 10,000 pairs. She needs a 5. I need a 10 and a half. I will sit in at 11 if you give it to me. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, so like the 10,000 pairs, then the 23 stores, like, that's marketing. That's how you do a rollout. Like, it's all very specific, like the details down to a T.
Exactly.
That's the shit that we like, though.
And that's what I'm saying. So, with the new head of Nike, he comes in and is like, all right, well, I'm not saying he's sitting in every meeting.
Yeah.
He's giving, the
team's room to kind of
give him whatever, give him carte blanche. Go do what you do. Let it happen. And I like it, and I can appreciate it. But for me, like I said, it's that band. Now you get that race like we used to have back in the day. We got to go get this. Like, you got to go to the store to go get that. You can't like sit back, go online and.
It's back to camp out days.
And that's what you want.
That's the feeling that
now more people will get robbed and lost in the shuffle, but that's what we lived for. We made it. Now that's why I like it. That's why I think that's a little bit better. And it was so subtle. It was like we seen the rollout of the making of the shoe. You seen them, measuring the backs up, kind of stuff, measuring the Nike sign, how far it was from the 85 to this, like getting the exact measurement, make sure the material's right, putting the not make sure it's not chenille or it's suede, making sure none of that is on there. It's just straight leather on leather, hard leather that when it gets broken in, it looks even better because it molds to your foot. Then they go, we can't you can't even see it. We can't even. They took us off of this. They did this. They're messing with us. Mm-hmm. That's what I want. I want that.
Yeah.
Because now when you see somebody in the shoe, you know what they had to do to get it, or they bought it from resale. It probably do resale for me.
Yikes.
So that's
Good luck.
Uncle Mike, what you got for me?
This is a word to Ashley, but the juice doesn't have an expiration date, but the sauce never expires.
Juice is temporary, sauce is forever.
Word to Ashley.
That's all right, yo. This is from our table to
that was one of the flyest things I heard that day, yo. I've been thinking about that for like 2 weeks now.
We out.
All right, y'all.
West, y'all. We out.